mean, how many times you can tell yourself you wake up, you live your life, and then you get to actually be a legacy for your children, for your namesake, for your family, for your future. But these guys, they get to live it every day. They set this up every day, twice a day, here at the Hale Ohana, and then we have one at the Hale Aloha Luau. I mean, it's ritualistic. This has been in the tradition, the culture of their forefathers, their ancestors. They literally carry on that torch and pass it on to the next generation. And for us to perpetuate this to the guests around the world, this is a big thing for them, for their family, for their culture, for their tradition, and for who we are here at the Polynesian Cultural Center. And once the wood catches on, then the fire will sustain itself. And then we'll have enough heat to heat up the rocks, and the heat will keep going till the luau starts when we pull out the pig, and that happens around 5 o'clock. So you're looking at about 10 hours of flames. Then what we're going to do next is we're going to get the heat blasted throughout all the rocks, and once the rocks have the right amount of heat, then we're going to spread the rocks. That's when we'll bring the pig, and then we'll place it right on top of the rocks, put the rocks around it a little bit, and then we're going to cover it up with the banana leaves and whatnot. Then thus begins the cooking process of the imu pig. Right now, we are grabbing some banana stumps. This is going to help us with the steaming process for when we roast the pig, and we're also going to grab some banana leaves that we're going to use to wrap around the pig once we put it on the imu. So we're not just using it for wrapping or anything like that, but we're also infusing flavors. It has that nice woody, sweet flavor with that smokiness from the wood. Burlap sack, to wet it, makes a perfect covering for the imu. Of course, this is not traditional, but as things evolve, the cooking methodology evolves as well. Now that the woods are all removed, we spread the rocks around, creating a perfect cooking element for our pig that we're about to roast over here right now. Pig has been prepped and ready in the kitchen for the last 3 days now. Traditionally, there's no refrigeration, you know, and the pigs or whatever animal that they're using for the imu and the umu is freshly killed straight onto the fire. But today, with technology and with the culinary innovation that we have, I've infused a few things onto the pig, and we're actually dry aging the pig. Now that's where that collaboration of culinary techniques and ancient traditional methods collaborate and collide. And that's the beauty of us working together between the cultures, the traditions, and innovation and techniques, and the artistry of it coming together.
Now this imu was started very early in the morning, before the sun even came out, before any of you were here, thank goodness.
So right now I'm just removing the hair and placing it right over here so the folks can see. I'm gonna cut pieces of it, but you can see that the skin is nice, golden brown and delicious, real crispy. You hear that? And so you hear that sound? This is because of how we dry age the pig, and the skin gets separated from the fat, so you're getting real crispy skin. Now traditionally, with an imu pig, you don't ever get crispy skin. Skin's never crispy because the method of cooking it with the steaming and all that moisture in there, you don't ever get crispy skin like this. You get it with the lechon, the Filipino lechon, and you get it with the Chinese roast pig, but never in an imu. But we get it because of the things that we do in the kitchen, and that's where the two worlds meet. This is Hali Aloha. This is where we host one of our favorite luau, the Ali Luau, the best luau in the Polynesian Cultural Center and in Hawaii. And I invite you to come over and come taste Polynesia. Come taste what we just did. We had a whole pig roasted since this morning, and it was just unearthed just in time for the luau, and you saw how beautiful it was. Here at the Polynesian Cultural Center, this is where we get to preserve, portray, and perpetuate legacies, and we do this every day.